Hey guys, Chef Jason for my friends at the Colorado Department of Agriculture and Colorado Proud. Today, we're showing you a great way to utilize ground beef in this amazing goulash recipe. So let's dig in and talk a little bit about ingredients, and then let's get cooking. Today's ingredients, we're starting off with some ground beef. We're gonna add sauteed onions and green peppers. We have some tomato sauce, some diced tomatoes. We have things like Worcestershire sauce. Oh, I'll tell you what, some fresh garlic, a little bit of paprika, adding some flavor, some bacon fat. Then we're gonna round it out with a little bit of salt and pepper. We're adding liquid today with some of that beef stock, and then we're gonna pick our favorite pasta to add to that goulash as well. We heated our pan up ahead of time, just over medium-high heat. We added our bacon fat, and now we are adding those peppers and onions. You can hear we already have a nice little bit of sizzle going on. So we're gonna saute these for about 5 minutes. We'll come back and get ready to keep going after that, but in the meantime, get these guys all sauteed. Here we are right after 5 minutes, and we're just trying to sweat these peppers and onions a little bit, and now it is time to add the garlic. And we'll go ahead and cook that garlic for about 3 minutes as well, just to get that flavor developed, get everything started and ready to add our ground beef. Okay, we added our ground beef in, and now what I'm going to do is just go through and start breaking it up into smaller pieces. So what I'll do is go ahead and cook this until it's about 3/4 cooked, and then when we come back, time to add the tomatoes and the seasonings. Get ready to get some goulash done. Ground beef is cooked. It is time to add our diced tomatoes. We're gonna add our tomato sauce in there as well. And then it's time to add that Worcestershire sauce, right? Then we'll add our paprika over the top as well. And lastly, we'll go ahead and add our stock. Now, this is gonna help that pasta absorb a lot of liquid, so we are in a good place. We'll go ahead and mix this up real nice. Let this simmer for a few minutes. We come back, add our pasta. Okay, after a good 6 minutes of simmering, it is time to sprinkle in that pasta. Now I'm using a good elbow today because I'll tell you what, those elbows do a fantastic job of absorbing that liquid. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is cover it back up. We're gonna simmer now for 15 or 20 minutes till that pasta is done and that sauce is thickened up just a little bit. Here we are right after 5 minutes of simmering. Just gonna give this a mix in here real quick, get that pasta incorporated, but tell you what, smells delicious. Here we are right after 15 minutes of simmering, and I can tell you what, I can still see that pasta's not quite where we want it yet, but it is thickening up quite nicely. So what we'll do is go ahead and cover it. We're gonna let it simmer again in 5-minute increments till that pasta is nice and done. Here we are right at 20 minutes. So we cooked it a little bit longer just to make sure that pasta was done, but look at that right there. Pasta is fully cooked. Now what we'll do is go ahead and taste it and adjust the seasoning if we need to with just simple salt and pepper, getting it right where we need it. I will tell you what though, very happy with this. This is going to be quite the tasty dinner. Well, there you go. A great way to utilize ground beef. Make an amazing dinner for your family. And the best part is leftovers are even more fantastic as well. For today's recipe, don't forget to head over to coloradoproud.com. You can grab today's recipe and a bunch of other recipes featuring everything raised, grown, and produced right here in the state of Colorado.